Hey everybody, Iceman50 here. So today we're gonna just throw some front pads on the Asian Ranger. We want to spend the time getting all the hubs and everything. The rotors are in pretty decent shape, so we're just gonna throw a set of cheap pads on and be done with it. You know, we'll do like a full brake job, you know, probably after the winter, but the pads up front are getting a little thin, so that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in a minute. Look at that, guys. See? No plates on that thing. They do that all the time. No plates. It's weird. How can it's the government. They can do whatever they want. I wonder what Shia LaBeouf is doing right now.
Probably contemplating life.
Got a box of goodies.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There is another bottle of that CRC stuff in there.
You got a bunch in there. 3 bottles.
Yeah. Well, I just keep buying it because I'm not sure if it goes bad. I just keep buying this stuff. Everybody, this CRC disc brake quiet. I got some slide grease too there. And the Hercules. I need the daddy size Hercules.
One tire off.
Sway bar seems to be holding up pretty good.
Oh, I guess while we're there, we could spray some WD-40 on those bushings.
Like, we could. I mean, the grease is still there. I can still see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it still looks pretty good. The rest of it looks like absolute ass, but...
I don't think they're warped.
Nah. The rotors have quite a bit of meat still on them.
Yeah. I can go through winter with that.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. So they don't have ceramic.
Unfortunately.
So we had to go with the semi-metallic. But what are you going to do? I would have thought for sure they would have had some ceramic for this by now. They probably do somewhere else. Maybe just not at auto.
Well, the guy was a douche canoe anyway, so he probably wasn't looking hard enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So for the one guy that we know in Advanced Auto, the one guy, I don't know what his name was, Constantine or something.
Constantine?
Yeah, it was like Constantine, something like that. Anyways, he wasn't too friendly, so we weren't too thrilled. But anyways, just so you know. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, had me scared.
Yeah, brakes do that to you. You're like, no, no, no!
Because like at the bottom, it felt like it wanted to round off.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you get those on there nice and straight. What?
Oh, wow. I was like, that's small.
Yeah. Well, that just holds on the slide pin.
I feel like those things are usually pretty big.
That's what she said.
Yep.
All right. So you got to get the bottom one off. Same thing. You got to come up with it. All right. There you go. Just give it some of that old man strength. You're good to go. How's that thing look? How's the head of that look? Ah, it looks fine. You're almost there. When you hear the crunch, you know you're there.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, so we're going to want to pull this. Oh, you got some crusties in there? What do you got in there? What is that?
I don't know, it came from inside the
It's probably the old piece of brake pad or something.
brake pad. This is like cardboard type of.
Yeah,
It came from the bottom.
Yeah, I
of these.
know. From the backing of the brake pad or something. You can just kind of toss it up there. Set it higher, like set the whole thing up on top of the A-arm. Yeah, like that. Now we're gonna have to pull those slides out. Right where your hands are at, those rubber slides. You pull that boot back and it should pop off. There you go. Now we need, yep, pull those off. Okay. So we're gonna need to clean those a little bit.
Some brake cleaner.
And get some lube in there. That's what I got the lube for. Hang on, let me get that stuff. All right. So you can pull that whole boot should come off. Also,
let me just clean these guys off real quick.
Those are nice and sticky. You could even use like some WD-40 or whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Did you get it now?
Yeah, like that.
All right.
Right?
Yep. Now take some of that goop and squirt it in between the boot and the pin. Kind of
in here.
Yep. Right in there. Kind of go around. That's kind of like a reservoir for extra grease, right? Just do that. And then you can stick that pin in, and then you've got to seat the boot back on. There should be a similar like a nipple on the end of that slide there. And when you push it back in, you'll have to push the rubber piece back over. Now it may kind of fight you, you know, when you put it in there because of the grease. It may kind of spin it as you put it in.
Like that?
Yeah, and then just make sure that the boot covers over the, did you get it up over that nipple area?
Yeah, I think so. It's over that one part there.
Okay. Yep. So you're just going to do that to the other side. And then when we put the caliper in, you see the flats on that piece on the end of the pin? There's the two flats.
Wait, we're talking about?
The pin you just put in.
Yeah.
There's two flats. We have to line those up when the caliper goes back in.
Okay.
Just so you know. So I don't think you should pay anybody to ever do your brakes. I never have.
Well, now you get screwed over on the price and everything. You know?
They want for front brakes to do everything. They probably want someone was telling me that I work with, they charge them $400 or $500. I think that's crazy. Yeah, just spin everything good.
Yeah, we're looking good, Mater.
All right. So now you probably have to get those crusty pads out of there. And then don't forget, we're going to have to pop the hood and compress the pistons. So let's make sure to keep those, since we're reusing the spring clips and everything, you got to pry them out the way you're doing it. Just kind of, back and forth. There you go. Probably stuck up at the top a little bit. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you'll see the other pads are twice as thick.
Yeah.
At least.
I mean, it could be maybe the rotor. I don't know, because I mean, I will say it doesn't really stop grade.
Yeah.
I mean, it stops, but it could be better.
Yeah.
We'll just put some brake cleaner on there and. Oh well.
You know, you could do the Polish brake job where we, get the sandpaper. That's what I do. Just scuff it up. I think we have some sandpaper, right?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. That's what I've done. Just to kind of, scratch up the surface a little bit. It'll be all right. It'll last until we can replace everything.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. It'll be fine.
I think you have brake cleaner in the back of your trunk.
Man, how old is this can of brake parts cleaner? Look at how old this is. Sitting under my sink for years. I don't even know. Wherever. There you go.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
So make sure you clean out those channels too. Where the calipers sit, yeah. I guess all the get up and go got up and left. I guess. That's fine. It'll be fine. Just use the Scotch-Brite pad everywhere else and you'll be good. There's no brake pedal pulsing or anything like that. The rotors aren't warped. This is mainly just to make sure that you had enough pad to last the winter. Oh yeah, I told you that's half the pad.
Yeah.
It's definitely half the pad. So, it'll be fine.
It wasn't a total waste then. I thought these were going to be a lot worse.
No, well...
Because again, like the braking, I mean, it stops, but I have to stop way before, you know, usual.
Well, I mean, every car is different.
Yeah, every car is different, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So don't we add some of that goo on back here?
Yeah, so what you want to do is, well, first, hang on, before we do that, we're probably going to want to compress the piston.
Okay.
You know, because otherwise it'll never fit. So we'll pop the hood here, and you're gonna need a clamp and something to get in there and squeeze on it. Let me I'll pop the hood here. Pop Z-top. All right.
We don't happen to have anything like long and flat, do we?
I usually use like.
I guess this could work. Just use the handle of that.
Yeah, I usually use something like that. Oh, I do have another actually pair of vice grips. Nice. Oh, see? Here's the other stuff I had. Silk Glide. This is how I used to buy it. And that came in that little tube, but I used to buy it in the big tube.
Now you buy the little one for the same price as the big one.
I know.
Nozzle.
Yeah, while you're in there. I wonder what Vice Grip Garage is doing right now.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing. Probably out, did another 1,400 mile trip, whatever. Or 14,000, whatever.
It was 1,400 miles, yeah.
Yeah.
I fell asleep during. I got to finish watching that. I fell asleep.
You just. I was still watching. You woke up from the dead and you just paused it. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I know.
He was working on the 50s Chevy.
Whatever it was, a 50 Chevy.
It was a cool car.
Yeah. I don't know. Did he get it down the road?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll have to go back and watch.
I think because since there's like a V8 engine in there already.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's probably what done. If it was the normal engine, yeah, well, I wouldn't have too much hope. But I know the last time he was doing his calculations on the gas mileage, he was making like 8 gallons per minute, or
8 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
8?
Yeah. But I think he's gotten better.
Wow, sounds about right. Or as you say, 8 gallons per mile.
Yeah.
So just fit the caliper, and then remember where your slides are here. You know, these should be in a specific position. All right, got the caliper on. You might want to have to push on the bottom, push this in, like this. Now try, tighten it up. No, that doesn't, no, that feels bad.
Here, you.
There we go.
So what was I doing wrong before?
You know, it's just the alignment, because there's spring pressure on this. Just the bolt was maybe just a little cocked. It's all right.
Okay, so all I have to do is just tighten it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I know how to do this. I just don't know why it's that one. This one particularly this is so annoying.
Yeah, it's just alignment. You got to push on the caliper. You got to lift it up. You got to move it around, and you know, just make sure you know, the big thing is not cross threading it, right? You know, when it only turns, you know, half a turn, you know, something ain't right. Yeah. All right, get your hammer. Hold on to the wrench, yeah.
Right there?
Yeah, one more whack. All right. When it comes to brakes, I'd rather it be too tight than too loose.
Right.
Which is why you're like, Jesus, why are these on here? That's why I use the hammer to take them off, too. I just want to make sure they ain't never coming loose. I've never had brakes come loose in my life. Not when other people's lives depend on it.
Yeah.
I would rather just you take a hammer.
No, don't we use some of this stuff and put them on here?
Yeah, put them on the lugs. We found our some anti-sneeze. I put anti-seize back on it because just guarantees that it'll. Yeah, and exactly, you can wipe it all around on there, so the rim won't get stuck to the hub. Yep. Yep. A little extra cheap insurance, so when you're stuck on the side of the road, you know, you don't have to be sitting there kicking your tire trying to get it off.
Right.
Yeah. You know, while we're in here, is there any of this? There's still some WD-40 left. Let's hit the bleeder.
Oh, the bleeder, yeah.
Let's just, you know, we'll let that marinate in case we have to crack the bleeder loose.
Okay.
We may or may not have to. You know, if you slowly push the piston back in, there shouldn't really be any air there. And you're pushing it back towards that's why I take the cap off the master cylinder. You just go slow, and if there was any air in the line, it might push it back that way, but, you know, it wouldn't hurt to, you know, bleed the brakes.
Yeah.
We could.
Put in more of that good fluid in there.
Yeah, we could. So, all right, well, this side's done.
Thank Christ.
Yeah. Move on to the other side.
It's really not that bad of a thing. I mean, like I said, I've done it before. The Challenger is worse than this.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember even my buddy, that he has a Dodge caliper, and, like, we replaced the whole rotor and the brake pads.
Right.
The whole shebang.
Yeah.
And me and him, we're like 50-50, did like half the work all together. It was easy as hell.
Right.
You know? But for some reason, this one I got extra annoyed.
Yeah,
Maybe because it's just more, there's just 24, 25 years worth of crap on there. So it's
they're not minty.
Yeah.
So they just take a minute. Hey everybody, I picked up one of these. What is this, 206 piece tool sets off of Ivor. It's like $89. Comes with everything a grown boy needs. It's got quarter, 3/8, half, extensions, metric and standard, all the different goodies, and deep wells and wrenches. So I think what I was looking for was a 10, and these are all 6-point. Everything's 6-point. These are, the wrench here itself is 12, but all the sockets are 6-point. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get this guy cracked loose. I don't know. It doesn't want to move. I don't know. Not sure we should mess with it. for the moment.
Okay.
We might want to think about some replacements.
Okay.
Hell, even at the worst, you know, maybe the next time around we just get new calipers.
Yeah.
You just take the banjo, just take the bolt off here, and we just get some new calipers, and maybe a new line. I don't know. The line might be all right, but we just maybe just these. You can get calipers for like $30 a piece or something like that. So I wouldn't mess with it. I don't want to snap it off because then we're gonna have a bad fucking day.
Right.
So let's just move to the other side.
Okay.
Look at this thing. This is that the tools that I bought them last time over at Advanced Auto. Can you focus? You
Tap on it. No.
There we go. Oh man, it broke there, and where else? Yeah, it cracked. Yeah, look at that. It cracked in 2 places. I wouldn't recommend the tools from Advanced Auto. Not the. I mean, if you're doing light stuff, maybe.
Yeah, this is. I mean, like I said, it was. I'm eventually here gonna buy myself some decent tools. Hell, I might even buy myself exactly what you bought. How much was it? $200?
No, that was only $90.
This was only $90.
Yes.
Oh well, on top of the tool roll-up bag that I want to put in the back of my seat, I'll just put everything in the little tool roll-up bag.
Right.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't pass it. It was $90. I think I got it on Amazon's cheaper than Vivor itself.
Wow.
Vivor wanted like 96 or 94, and Amazon had it for 88 with a coupon or something.
Wow.
I don't know. It was too good of a deal. Just remember, Christmas is coming. You can't buy yourself anything till Christmas is over.
I know. It's so tempting.
I know, right? There's so many good things.
Oh, here you go.
All right.
Round 2. On
Round
the other
2.
side.
Fight.
Now that I know I'm dealing with, shouldn't be as frustrated as the first time.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna say this side looks a little more crusty than the other.
Yeah. Those calipers, I think we just replace them.
Yeah, the brake line here is a little.
Yeah.
The other side, but that's okay.
Yeah. Like I said, see, it's got the port up there. We break it loose, and one side goes there, and then that other side goes to the other side. It's not that hard. Okay. Is it fitting on there?
Yeah, it's fitting on there. It's very specific.
You gotta hit it harder than that, man.
Well, I don't really trust this bolt on here. It seems to not. Like, if anything, if this is probably more rounded off than. See?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not digging that. Why don't you bring my Vivor set over here? It kind of feels like somebody already pre-rounded it for your pleasure. I don't know, man. I'm not digging that one. That one just came right off.
So what do we do in most cases when things are rounded off?
Well, we try to use the Met wrench because it grabs on the sides. Try and find me a 12. In my
From the other toolkit?
Yeah. I don't know if there is. Let me get the bigger toolkit here. That's supposed to be one of the benefits of the Met wrench, is that even if it's stripped out, it should be able to grab on it. I don't know. We might have to get those vice grips I just bought.
Well, can't we just lift up one side of the caliper?
We can.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just take that one side, you know.
I think we should probably get the vice grips.
Okay.
And then we can hammer on it because it's just slipping on the head. That was a neat trick, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if necessarily could do that.
Well, they're not really connected to anything. No. I think we're just going to have to leave that in place for now. We're just going to have to get new calipers. You know what I mean? That bolt ain't coming out. We need new calipers and slide pins, and then we can just replace everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We can just put it back in the way we found it, just clean off this pin.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. I don't know what that is. All right, I'll let you get back in here. Well, this is the kind of shit that happens, everybody. Somebody
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somebody pre screwed it up for us. So we're just gonna replace everything in the end. Good thing we know now, except not when it's like critical. We just get all new everything. It'll be cheap.
That's one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's still a lot of meat on there. That's
Yeah.
okay.
It's halfway. I'm glad the bottom one came loose so we could at least get it off.
Yeah, that one was no problem,
No.
it seemed.
Yep. There we go. That one was, see, look, especially down over there. You see that? It's like worn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That one's more worn than the others. And you can see it's got like a weird wear mark over there.
Way more than here.
Yeah. There was definitely some sticking, maybe hanging up going on.
Yeah.
So make sure you clean those real good, and we'll put some, some slide grease down in those spots.
Mm-hmm. You pass me the, give me the wire brush. Bigger the glob, better the job.
That's it.
Oh, did you guys hear that Snoop Dogg is done smoking?
No.
Yeah, apparently he's done smoking.
Well, then hell froze over. Because I don't believe it.
Yeah, from his actual Instagram account, and I saw that, I was like, hey, no way.
Ain't no
Guy's
way.
lying.
He lying.
It's a little too early
Stop
for
the
April
cap.
Fools, but
Stop the cap.
yeah, apparently he's done doing that, that kush, I guess. He's done.
Oh, man.
He had a long and very deep discussion with his family. He's decided to just quit smoking. Respect my privacy, which, I mean, anyone should respect his privacy, but
Okay.
I was like, yeah, exactly. All right, bud.
You built your whole career on smoking weed.
And plus he I don't know if you guys know this, but he also hired a specific dude to roll up his blunts.
What?
Yeah, he has a specific guy that's so he constantly he doesn't have to take the time to roll them up. I'm sure he does occasionally, but he legit has a guy that comes over with a case, like a cigar case with how many in there, already pre-rolled and ready to spliff up. That guy's out of business.
Oh, man.
I mean, unless he's gonna. I mean, I'm sure Ice Cube's got somebody similar like that. So why would he need two?
Well, that's a
I'm
shame.
sure. I think Wiz Khalifa probably rolls up his own thing, but I'm sure he probably has a homie on the side. It's like a ghost writer. I'm sure he's got a ghost roller.
Ghost roller.
So whoever's working for Snoop Dogg, man, I'm sorry. You're out of a job if it's true. And that's a shame because...
Maybe Bill Clinton could use a guy to roll his.
Oh, screw Bill Clinton. Someone's going to need to clean his saxophone. That's all that's going to need to happen.
Well, you can't go wrong by putting some in.
Yeah.
The problem is when they stop sliding. That's the problem.
Yeah, that should be. I
You
knew
enjoying
it.
yourself, bud?
I'm just making sure it's all lubed up, I'm already there. Mazel.
You want to go in dry? See, if that guy would have if whoever butchered that last time put anti-seize on those bolts, they would have came out.
Yeah, and I think the only times you ever use anti-seize is maybe here, and maybe here.
I don't know. I put it on all this stuff so it actually comes off. Because, you know, ain't nothing like doing a brake job and then pieces don't come apart. Luckily, we can still get it apart. Looks like it's moving now, right?
Yeah, we're looking pretty good now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bud. You're getting her. You're getting her, bud. There you go. You know, you could always just take the pad.
Oh,
I think maybe try that. I just thought of that. You do that.
I think I've seen you do that before too.
Yeah, I think I've done that before. It's like, what's flat? I mean, they're the old pads. So you're not going to hurt anything. All right, guys, we'll come back when we're done. All right, that's good. No, right there. Put the Z pin back in. Like that. And then, where's that other bolt? Oh, and we need the slide pin. I'm like, where's the... There we go. There we go. Yep. All right. We're done.
Just put some more anti-seize and everything. And...
Yep. Come on. Oh, man. Honeymoon fit. One night only. All right. All right, so all we got left to do is just kind of slowly pump the brakes. We'll drop it down on the ground and we'll do that. Hang on. Hey everybody, Iceman50 here. So my phone died out there. It's cold enough that it just sapped the life out of my phone. We got everything back together, put on the cap, went for a drive, and it's definitely much better. I think maybe the driver's side wasn't working as well as it should have. I don't know, because it's definitely they're definitely more grabby. So it was a success. You know, we're gonna have to get new calipers and stuff when we do it again in the spring. The one slide pin and bolt were just stuck together. Luckily, we were able to slide it out, as you guys saw. But you know, it's pre-rounded off for my pleasure. Yeah, you know how it goes. So, but yeah, I'm not sure what else we got, but that was a big thing that we wanted to get done before the winter. The back brakes are still all right. We got all the stuff, but I wasn't going to mess with it until after it warms back up. So, but all right, guys. Well, we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. All right, easy.